Hello and welcome to the Wolfchase Toyota Insider. I'm Jeff Brightwell. I'm talking with Richard Mulrooney. Men's soccer, just one match last week to talk about it. It was a challenging match against a nationally ranked opponent and a conference opponent in Tulsa. You take a 1-0 loss, but you were very much in this match, had opportunities. Unfortunately, it was an early PK that was the decider.
Yeah, I mean, give Tulsa credit. Top 10 in the country, top 5 in some others. They've done a great job scheduling wise. They've scored 3, 4, 5 goals a game. Very, very tough opponent, and it shows well for our conference. And obviously that was our opponent this past weekend. And to be honest with you, I thought we stuck to the game plan. Our game plan was to sort of give them possession, let them play it up a bit, but make sure we shored up our back line in the midfield just to not give up anything cheap. And to be honest with you, in the first 5 minutes of the game, we were able to counterattack and had a great opportunity and didn't finish it. But in saying that, that's how sort of the half went. And, we ended up hitting the poster crossbar 3 times. We created enough attack to get goals while holding them back as well. And unfortunately, not even in the run of play, they got a penalty kick and obviously finished it. But that's the game sometimes, and that's the way it's sort of going right now. You sort of create your own luck. But in saying that, to play toe-to-toe with them, it was I'm proud of the guys. Obviously disappointed that we couldn't reward ourselves with that tie or win. But at the same time, we're not far off. And, if we continue to put performances in like that, we're going to end up being on the right end more than not. And just got to keep our head up and continue to work.
Colin, and your defense was outstanding, and the PK the only goal. So your defense, for all practical purposes, they pitch a shutout for you, and Colin gets 5 saves in the match.
Yeah, obviously, if you look at our results, we've been giving up 2 and 3 goals a game. So, I told the guys, what, I want to make sure that our identity is that we're a tough team to play against, that we're not just going to give up 3 or 4 goals and we have to score 4 or 5 to win. We need to start shoring up our defense. And I think we found sort of a tactical way of doing that, along with just having some responsibility individually in terms of how to defend one-on-ones, how to give cover. And we focused on that last week, and it really paid off. It did. To hold Tulsa to 1 goal through a PK, but not in the run of play. And they had opportunities, but like you said, Colin came up big. There were some good individual performances defensively. So it got better. To say that, we obviously still give up a goal, and it's not better than a shutout, but it's better than the 3 and 4 goals we had been giving up. And unfortunately, it was just still one more that we couldn't overcome. And, we just were a little snake bitten in terms of, again, hitting the post 3 times and not putting one in the back of the net. But again, that's soccer for you. And, all we can do is just get back to work and hope the soccer gods can look down upon us in a positive way come Wednesday night.
Coach, you're going to double up this week. You're going to go to Temple Wednesday, then over the weekend you head down to Orlando to play UCF.
Yeah, conference matches, points are at stake, whether it's 1 point or 3 points. We're obviously 2 games into a 10-game conference season, so it's a bit early. But in saying that, you have 3 teams at 2-0 and then 3 teams that are 0-2, so a little gap starting to happen. You don't want to fall too far behind. So, 3, as they always say, what's the most important match? It's the next one, and that's at Temple, and we need to make sure that we come out. We know what they're all about. We've had a good rivalry with them last couple of years with, end of the year games, overtime games, so they know us very well, just as much as we know them. And I expect a battle to be had. They're 0-2, just like we are. They're at home Wednesday night. So, like I said, we'll have the guys prepared for it. I think the guys that have experience in this match as well is going to pay off for us in the locker room. But at the end of the day, it's just like you said, no matter shoring up the defense, which we did the other night, and then just finding a hot hand or a group effort to get those 1 or 2 goals. And like I said, I like our chances to go in and hopefully get some points out of it.
All right, Coach. Well, as always, we appreciate your time. We'll catch up with you next week.
Thanks, Jeff.
That's Richard Mulrooney. I'm Jeff Brightwell with the Wolfchase Toyota Insider, the Memphis Tiger Network.